Lesson number 4. Every deck has a different energetic makeup, and even though tarot technically has a definition for each card, the way that the energy feels coming off of the cards is going to vary. And it's important, I think, to read the cards that you're using and not the definition of tarot cards when you're doing that, because the image of the card and how that reacts with your field is more important than just saying, regurgitating what a specific card means. Like, the Eight of Cups is typically the card for walking away from something, and this card very clearly depicts that. But there are other cards that do not depict it like this at all, and it can be a very different energy. I don't have another one of my decks out here to show that with, but I see this a lot in readings online where a reader will just say the definition of the card and they're not really paying attention to what's happening on the card, and that personally bothers me, and it makes me feel like they're not very in tune with their decks. And it's okay. If that's how you're reading it, then that's how you're reading it, and whatever you're doing is personal for you and your readings. But I personally think that you should pay attention to the kind of card that you're using and the nuances of the definitions that come with them, or the nuances of the messages that come with them, and not just base a reading off of the book. The book is a guidebook. It is a doorway to open, but it's not the end-all be-all of tarot. This is supposed to be personal, and if you just use the guidebook or the definitions, then I think you're missing a lot of the information that's being portrayed, and that's okay too as you learn. I just think that by way of exploring tarot as a maybe a professional reader, that it's important to broaden those definitions, maybe even drastically. Meanwhile, it's totally fine if you feel like the Eight of Cups means you're walking away from something, period, and you never even look at the image on the card. That's just the way that you read. That's okay. I just think that you're probably missing information that you could be picking up on if you were reading the cards based on the energy coming off of the specific card that you're holding.